Hi there, just doing a quick review for this new WWE Paige figure from the Elite Series 34 by Mattell. Picked it up recently, I thought I'd do a quick review for you. So overall, I think the figures, I'll just say right out of the gate that I think the figure's really good. One of the best female figures I've ever released, certainly in Elite form, although of course there haven't been many to choose from really, so that's not saying that much, but still, I'm really impressed with it, really happy with the purchase. So let's have a look at the box first of all and put the figure to one side for the moment. Obviously we'll come back to that in due course. Picture of Paige down there, first time in the line, of course, this particular wrestler. The accessories are the NXT Women's Championship and the WWE Divas Championship. Other than that, standard fare for the packaging, so we won't go into that too much detail about that. Obviously, you've got the picture of Paige there and some facts about her. And other figures from the range: John Cena, Rusev, Hulk Hogan, Dwight the Clown, first time in the line as well, and Bad News Barrett. I've got a video on that figure, by the way, so if you're interested, then feel free to look for that one. Yeah, that's the box anyway, not too much to say about that, it's obviously just pretty standard. The figure itself, I'll show you the belts in a moment, so I'll just get rid of those for the time being. Put those over there for the minute. And the head scan I think is really good. I don't know if it's picking up that well on my camera, it doesn't focus that well close up, but it's doing a really good job. It looks like Paige, looks like the woman in question, so quite happy with that. So good work by Mattell. I don't know if you can detect it on my camera, but the facial piercing just below the lip is actually in there as well. You probably can't see it on my camera, but take my word for it, it's in there, so some nice attention to detail there. Also, speaking of attention to detail on the hands, the black nail polish is there too on both hands. I don't know if you can see it on this one, but it's in there, so that's another nice little feature, speaking of details. The one thing that I would say about the head that I'm not very keen on is around the back. The hair is all kind of pushed over the shoulders, and it looks a bit weird to me. It looks like her hair's really, from the back, it looks like she's got a really weird hairstyle. It looks like it's kind of much shorter than what it should be, which is looks a bit bizarre to me, but that's only a small gripe. The outfit is obviously a bit dated now. It's from like 6 to 12 months back, but I often find that's the case with Mattell. They often seem a bit behind with the times in their attires and such like, so nothing new there. But for what it is, it's really accurate. Obviously, you've got a lot of detail too. The silver studs on the belt, black stitching on the side of the trunks or tights, whatever you want to call them. Silver studs on the top as well, back and front, so it's quite detailed. It's got the black knee pads, black Doc Martens with kind of green soles and kind of black socks in between, so nicely done. It's a little bit dated, like I said, but for what it is, it's very nice, very accurate. The skin tone as well is quite good. I've made that accurate. It's a bit paler than most other figures they release. If I can just do a comparison here, bring an AJ figure in for you to see the difference. Notice there's a marked contrast there. Obviously she's a lot darker, so they've done a good job in terms of accuracy there in getting the skin tones right, so credit to Mattell for that. Just show you the accessories really quickly. The NXT title, which makes it look a bit dated again to me, because obviously it's been about a year since it's had this belt, so it seems makes it look a bit old hat to me, but it's still nicely detailed and probably the first time that's been released by Mattell, so maybe that'll make it more coveted just for that reason. And then you've got the Divas Championship as well, which of course these do fit around the character's waist if you want to display them that way too, so that's a nice touch and that's pretty accurate. So they're nice. I personally would have preferred a leather jacket as the accessory as opposed to the two title belts, because obviously she does come to the ring with a jacket on most of the time, but that's just personal preference on my part really. So overall, to conclude this and wrap it up, it's a really good figure, one of the best female figures that I've seen Mattell release, so definitely pick it up if you're a Paige fan, and if you're a figure collecting fan in general, probably one to have in your collection, being the first time in the line. They don't release many elites for female figures, so definitely that makes it more collectible too. So definitely one to pick up. So yeah, it comes highly recommended from me. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.